3, 2, 1.
Yo, we got your back when you driving to work or driving home. If you on a plane or you at the gym or you home alone, all you gotta do to listen to the shows, turn on your phone. Two Ugly Nerds podcast, tell you what's going on. This is the podcast.
Eric is ugly and would not judge anybody else.
There's no other insult.
When did you learn that you were
Two Ugly Nerds podcast.
Welcome to the
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Two Ugly Nerds podcast, Nick's from the Black Nerd community. I'm Derek. That's Ian. That's Geronimo. This is the Two Ugly Nerds podcast. On another Liverpool game day. It's a big game day for us, so if I end up shouting at the end of this, don't judge me. But it's a real big game day. It's a cup final. It's for a trophy on the line today, guys.
Okay.
Trophy on the line, okay? I'm not telling y'all who we playing because I don't need Ian being the ops today. All right, it's only positivity today. You understand? Only.
I'll let you
Only.
rock. I'll let you rock.
Volume discretion.
If we lose this game, this episode may never come out, or I'm cutting this out. I don't care. Power of editing, I will cut all of this shit. But if we win, yo, it's up. All right, up the fucking Reds, bro. All right. Anyways, man, we don't have that much for y'all today because it's Pokemon Day, legitimately Pokemon Day. But then it's also Pokemon Day, so I think y'all know what that means. That means we got Pat Rice here. That's our Pokemon aficionado. You know, she's the Poke expert. She's also the Elden Ring princess right now, by the way. If y'all don't know, she's also the Elden Ring princess. We was watching her stream a little bit last night, and we were getting through some Elden Ring with her. And that watching other people play Elden Ring might be one of the best things ever. I'm gonna let Pat Rice come in here and talk about it. But y'all welcome Pat Rice to the pod. Yeah. Pat Rice, she was streaming last night. She had it thrown up on Twitch. We were watching her.
Oh man,
she's on mute and camera off, but she'll be here in a second. We got Pat Rice.
What up, y'all?
Pat Rice, I let him know that you're also the Elden Ring princess. So the Elden Ring princess, yes.
she's not a maiden. She's a princess.
No, not a maiden at all. No.
None.
The
The reason why y'all hoes are maidenless because I got all them bitches.
Because she got them all.
Hey,
Hey, man.
hey, you're not wrong because I don't have the game. So
Bitches take your maiden.
Yeah, I'm about to buy this game today.
See, look at it.
Yeah. Patrice is the best salesman, you know.
Facts. Patrice, like last night, I've been saying I don't want to buy that game, and I'm not going to buy that game anytime soon or at full price because I know it's not for me. But I'm buying that game at like $30 for sure. I'm definitely buying that game at $30.
Probably will.
Just to chuck it in the backlog and fuck around in it because, Patrice gave me the confidence to be like, yo, you might have a shot. Like, it's
You might have a shot.
It's okay.
Maybe.
But we're not here to talk about Elden Ring, unfortunately, for you guys who might have been excited by that. We're here to talk about Pokemon Legends Arceus. We've all played a bunch of it, except really Ian. But Ian is going to go be the father dad that y'all know him to be in a little bit. So we're here to talk about Pokemon. And obviously on Pokemon Day this morning, we just got new updates and announcements and all types of crazy stuff. So before we double back and talk about Legends Arceus, Gerard, you want to kind of walk us through the Pokemon Day announcements from this morning?
Geez.
My bad. I probably should have given you a little more time to prepare for that. But, on the fly
Magic
pod.
All right. I did see a recap earlier. Honestly, a lot of it was a bunch of fluff, but the last two things were worth it. Okay, I have the maybe not. What?
Okay, I don't know, but I don't care.
I'll just spit off the stuff that I kind of recall. So they announced Pokemon Go, the mobile game, is getting Gen 7 Alola Pokemon starting, I think, March 1st. They start March 1st. And they have a thing with like Alolan Executor, the really tall palm tree ones right now. They announced this other game called Pokemon Cafe Remix. The art style is nice, but it's like a puzzly type game. They announced some new mode for it. I can't recall when it's gonna come out. I think it's in March. I think the first week in March.
I'm playing that.
Pokemon Masters EX, the only Pokemon game with full voice acting for all the characters. They're celebrating the 2.5 year anniversary, which I didn't know it's been out for that long. Right. They announced some new character pairs, like May with a Latias that can Mega Evolve to Skyla with Tornadus, the genie, the flying type genie. And the homie Raihan from Pokemon Sword Shield, he has my boy Flygon. So actually, that is pretty relevant. Yeah,
Saw that. I was like, that got dry hype.
I'll prop that up there. I mean, I'm not down the game, but I recognize it. It's got my boy in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Let's see. They announced So they announced Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have Professor Oak's letter being distributed today, the 27th, which will allow folks to get I think Shaman. Yes, he'll get Shaman, which I feel like this has already been like hacked in the game or something. I don't know. I'm probably just off the mark with that. All right, so the second most relevant thing, Pokemon Legends Arceus did get a software update, version 1.1.0. It's called the Daybreak update. Apparently there's gonna be a bunch of mass outbreaks in the region. In the stream, they showed there are actually outbreaks of like alpha Pokemon now. Like there was like an outbreak of alpha Electros, and I was like, oh, they going crazy.
Yeah.
Deathly
Like,
carded.
Yeah. Just and they said you also get a gift if you put in the password Arceus Adventure. I think Patrice, you mentioned this to us before we started recording. You'll get 30 Ultra Balls, 30 Gigaton Balls, and 30 Jet Balls, which that's actually amazing. It's pretty good. What's the other thing? Oh, they announced the anime. Oh, you're getting the update? Hey, there we go.
See, I don't know if y'all can really see it. I don't focus it.
The camera's struggling.
Yeah, the camera's like, yo, what's that? That's not your face.
There we go. That's enough. Well,
all right.
Not quite. It's downloading. All right, that works.
Y'all get it. I'm downloading the update.
Eric is downloading the update on the Switch now. And they announced an animated series based on the Hisui region, which will launch later this year, which is pretty cool. Anything without Ash to me is pretty interesting. And then the main thing, which I'm pretty surprised at this, but we'll talk about as we get along to it. They announced Pokemon Gen 9, Pokemon Scarlet, and Pokemon Violet. We don't know the legendaries yet. They showed 3 starters in a picture, not in the game. There's a grass cat Pokemon named I'm about to
Sprigatito.
See, now I can say Sprigatito. Yeah. We're gonna do it. Yeah. And then we got the fire croc Pokemon. Fuecoco!
That's my favorite name. I might pick him just off the name, bro. Just off the name, Fuecoco getting picked up, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then we have a water duck who looks like he got a little beret hat or something on. Quaxley.
That sounds like a name that someone would name their child.
Oh, man.
Quaxley.
Well, that's
Quaxley Shacklebolt.
Hey, we don't disrespect Shacklebolt. We don't, don't play. Not in. We're still in Black History Month. Don't do this. Don't do that, Ian. We still.
Oh my God.
Quaxley Blueguard.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Liver wobble or something. Yeah, do something like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that one, Chief. And what else they say? They say it's coming out this year. So November, usually.
Late 2022.
Yeah, in November. They showed glimpses of the world. And it looks like it's gonna be either Spain or Spain plus Portugal. Because Portugal is like geographically the same part of Spain, that landmass. And they showed the trainer, or I'm sorry, show your main characters who, I'm not gonna lie, their drip's pretty whack, but
they look super young too.
Yeah, they do look really young. They look like legit 10-year-olds again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I've done the 10-year-old thing again, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's the big thing. I think they said it's gonna be full open world this time. Like not like you start in a town in Legends Arceus and you just choose the region you'll go to and you just have a big region. This is gonna be according to them. They said trainers can explore an open world where various towns with no borders blend seamlessly into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Pokemon can be seen everywhere in this wide open world, in the skies, in the sea, and on the streets. So overall, Pokemon Gen 9, we did it.
Right.
Game Freak listened.
And I like the fusion of it, man. I agree with y'all. The 10-year-old thing is a little weird. I wish they would kind of maybe give us some options to make them look a little older or younger, and then people can kind of just do what they want. But I'm not that surprised I went back to the 10-year-old thing because that's what the main games do. Like, you know, you're a kid and you leave and that's just the main game.
I mean, they've gotten older, like Gen 5, black and white. Your character was canon. They were what, 15, 14, 15?
Mm-hmm. They're 15.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Sword and Shield. They're teenagers in Sword and Shield.
Yeah. Hell, even in Arceus. I swore, I'm sorry. Even in Arceus, yeah, you're like 15 or something like that. They're a teenager.
Yep.
Because like the character they showed in the trailer looks like one of those kindergartner. I don't know. Tyler wants to battle. Like he looks like one of those.
They really do, though. They really do. I mean,
I'm interested to see how it plays out. I guess Pokemon. I guess funny enough, similar to what you were saying with Elden Ring last night. I don't care that much what my character looks like in Pokemon. As long as I can kind of make his skin tone darker, I'll live with whatever. Like, oh, fuck it, I don't care if he's 10.
If I could change the hair and my skin and the eye color, I'm whatever.
Well, that's about all I need.
I mean,
Pokemon, man.
I mean, we've been able to. I mean, it's just initial reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but I like the blending of it, man. They listen. I didn't think they would listen, and not this fast. Like, because I think a lot of us said we wouldn't be interested in playing the next generation if it didn't retain some of the open world style of Arceus, because we've kind of really got into this. And they did that. I just didn't expect it to be this year. That was just kind of...
Wait, like, what's crazy to me is they legit was creating Gen 9 alongside Arceus without even knowing whether or not Arceus was going to flop or do well. So...
Apparently they had to have known because they've had two teams working alongside games before. It was like the next generation game or like the sequel third version, and then they had the remake team. Now Ilka or whoever the other studio is in, they do at least I'm assuming going forward they're gonna do the remakes, the traditional remake. So black and white remakes coming in 2026 or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, maybe this is just continuing that. Every 3 years, a new gen starts. I straight up thought they weren't going to do one this year. I thought it was going to be next year, in 2023, just because I didn't know how Legends Arceus fit into their little schedule, I should say. So that's cool, regardless.
It looks cool to me, man. I'm the baby. I'm higher than Ian, but I'm definitely the baby Pokemon player. Like I don't take it that serious. I'm not trying to train nothing. I don't want to battle nobody. Y'all got it. Y'all win. But I like Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, this all was all right to me. I guess I was able to watch it without being extra critical, and that's weird because I'm normally the one that's overly critical. But I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely actually pretty interesting, honestly. I mean, for me, and I went on record and said this before, I think multiple times on this pod alone, that, if they didn't carry on the style of gameplay like in Legends Arceus and the Gen 9, I would be turned off immediately. I wouldn't be interested. But not only are they doing that, but it's full open world. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, the graphics.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, like, the graphics, they look a little better, I would say. I feel like Game Freak is the progress. Slow but surely they're making progress. Like if you look at the trailer again, you'll see like Pokemon, when they do the close-ups, you can see like scales with metal textures, fur textures more so. Characters have like stitching on their shorts and backpacks and clothing. Like there was one photo with Hisui and Zoroark. You can kind of see more of a fur texture on it when it was battling Lucario. So that's cool. But yeah, as soon as you get past 5 feet, it looks it's blurry. But I'm sure they'll as long as it like a stable 30 frames and all that jazz, I'm sure it'll be good.
Well, do you think they could even do much to improve it graphically if it's coming out, let's say November of this year?
No,
it's not going to be much of a jump.
They're just going to make it so I think they just have it to where kind of like how we saw with Legends Arceus when they first showed it. We saw they showed Pokemon up close, like that Chingling up close was like running at like 5 frames and looked really bad. And then when we got the full game, a lot of Pokemon have to be really far away to like have a lower frame rate. Like even if you're like hiding from that Alpha Rapidash or whatever, it's still moving in a normal animation. So I'm sure they'll tidy that up. I'm not really worried about that.
I didn't think it's going to be a big jump. I think the biggest jump we'll see in this style Pokemon game will be whenever we get the next Switch. So the next Switch, and whenever we get the next Pokemon iteration on the next Switch, then I think we'll see that bigger jump where the graphics kind of jump and stuff like that. And then we can be like, okay, but this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I've been saying for like 2 years. Give us the open world Pokemon game. Get us in there. Like, even if it's not perfect, just do it. And that's what Legends Arceus is, but it's really good, which as we'll kind of move into.
It's a good first effort for sure.
But then to see this one be the next step, I think this can transition us into Arceus talk. But the one knock I kind of have on Arceus is what you were saying with the open world. It is a little bit annoying to be in one area and then you have to I got to go talk to the professor. If I have anything to turn it in. Then I can go back to Jubilife to then go back out to wherever I want to go. Even though where I want to go is like right here. And I think the annoying part is you'll be like in the world and it'll show you like, oh, the next mission that you're trying to do is over here. It's 800 feet this way and 800 feet that way is the fast travel thing to take you back there to then go back out. So that kind of stuff is like, that's a little bit immersive breaking. So just getting that out, I think is a big jump, like literally making it open world. You start here in this town and then you walk out the gates and you just go. I think that is crucial. That's a crucial jump, even though I don't think people will get it yet, but maybe if unless you care about it like me, I don't think people will be as excited about that. But for me, that is a big jump in the game alone, just being able to go from wherever. I mean, now you might go somewhere and get your ass kicked, but that pushes Pokemon a lot closer to the Dark Souls side of things. If you can really just go wherever you want from the jump with your level 2 Pokemon and find whatever's out there, I think that's dope. So I think that's a big, really good change. And it'll let us take more advantage of the world traversal that we have in Arceus, which I still think is one of the highlights of the whole game. Just the traversal from climbing, flying, in the water, running. I think it's one of the best things they could have done. I don't even, and that's why I agree with Gerard. I don't even know how interested I would have been in another Pokemon iteration that wasn't in this style, because you spoiled me too much. Like if I can't just get my little fish Pokemon and ride around, and then I can jump off with my horse and then land in the water and it automatically changes and I can be in the air. And like, if I can't do all that, then y'all can have it. Y'all got that. That's not for me. It's for the kids. Yeah. This is for me. This right here is what I've been asking for. And I'm glad to see this go. I feel like now we know we're locked in. Like, I feel like we bought Arceus and we were all like, this is really cool. This has a lot of potential. We don't know if we're going to get this like supported, if we're going to get other regions, if we're going to get whatever. But now to know that, hey, this year they've already got the next version of this coming. That makes me feel like, that makes me really excited to see where this whole stuff goes. Like, because that means they're invested in it now. And like Patrice was saying, like the fact that they had to have been developing Gen 9 alongside of Arceus, that lets me know they believe in it too.
I think they must have been just like walking back and forth office like, oh, how your world looking? Oh, it's looking good. We're just getting flying and swimming good. How's y'all looking? Yeah, we just made seamless between towns. Catch up, bit. I really think that's what happened in Game Freak headquarters.
Right, they had the interns work on Arceus.
Yeah, the intern. Great job, interns, for real.
The interns pop that out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
oh man, good. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, but I guess the main point of today is just to go over Arceus, because it's the one thing we haven't kind of got back now that we've all played through the main game, got through the main story and all that jazz, and caught a bunch of Pokemon. How are y'all feeling about it? Like, obviously we just kind of praised it a bunch, but maybe a little more detail. What are your favorite parts of the game? What are the parts of the game you're hoping to see improved in this, this next, maybe in even Gen 9? That type of stuff. What's for me, that's why I was talking about the traversal is one of my favorite parts of the game, just in general. What's some of y'all's?
I'll let y'all go first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to be like, you have the floor of trees. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, I've only done the main game. I've done a little bit of the post game, and shoot, with this update, I might finish that today, straight up. To be honest. But yeah, the main game was cool. Early on, the sense of discovery was there. I enjoyed looking around and kept going to certain areas and hearing like the Eternal Forest type music in that what they call it, the Heartwood, that little ravine that goes up toward the cleaver is. That was a really cool moment because it was such a very very light musical motif integrated in it, and then when it finally hit, it was like, oh man, this is it. That was really cool. That's one of my highlights of the game, honestly. It was just pretty good. Kind of remind me when you in Breath of the Wild, when you go to Dorito Village for the first time, just that music crescendo. Damn. But other than that, honestly, just figuring out, as I'm leveling up and catching more Pokemon, getting upgraded balls was really cool. Like, I think my favorite balls in the game were the flight ones. Like, I didn't really use I got jet balls, obviously, but I didn't really use them a ton because towards the end, I still had a lot of the, they're called feather or wing, the second one. Wing ball, feather ball.
Wing balls, yeah.
Yeah, wing balls, yeah. It was really cool. Every time you throw and catch something, you get that sound effect. It's just it's satisfying. It just sounds good every time. Makes you want to do it more. So yeah, I think they nailed that. The final stretch up to the final boss Pokemon, excuse me. That was pretty good. I actually died from it once. I fought against Palkia. Actually, let me ask y'all a quick question. When you got to the point where you had to go find the Lake Trio, like Azel, Fuxie, and Mesprit, did y'all choose the Diamond Clan dude, or did you choose the Pearl Clan chick? I chose the Pearl Clan chick to go with me, those. And I feel like that's
Pearl Clan too, yeah. But I don't know how that affects things. Yeah, you're right.
I chose Diamount.
Ooh,
okay,
Paris. Oh,
okay, okay, perfect. This is why I asked. Okay, so and then I think. So when you went up to Mount Coronet, and you beat what's his name, was your Pokemon that came through the portal, was that Dialga that you caught?
I caught Palkia.
Oh, Palkia came through the portal regardless?
Oh no, I'm sorry. The first one I fought Dialga.
Okay.
But I had to catch Palkia with the other ball.
Okay. And Palkia was in that form.
Yeah.
Centaur form. Okay, cool. Okay, that's why I was thinking was the case. Since I chose Marina, the Pearl Clan chick, to come with me to each area, and the Pokemon that came through the portal the first time was Palkia. I fought it, I caught it, and I had Palkia. And when I had to go up there again, it was the other form of Dialga to fight. With the little throat gem.
See, I'm really happy that I had to do the origin Palkia, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
the second time, because I actually like his form so much better. I'm not saying Dialga's is bad, like they're both really good in my opinion, but I had Pearl growing up and I hated Palkia. I hated Palkia's design because when you finally had Palkia, when he's on your side, he looks like a giant penis. And I'm like, this is stupid. So I honestly feel like this game is a redemption for Palkia.
I agree.
He looks so bad.
I agree.
I'm like, and it's pink. I'm like, come on, y'all.
I didn't even think about pink. That's crazy.
Because he doesn't really have a neck. Crazy. He just has the long head and it shoots up. And I'm like, oh gosh,
there's a joke here. There's a joke here.
Oh, there's been three. Here.
There's a real good joke here, and I'm struggling to leave it on the table.
Mm-hmm. You can edit that in post.
All I'm saying is for anybody following, Patrice said that it looks like a penis, and then she said it's pink. Notice none of the black dudes was thinking about pink looking, because it's not going to be.
Can't relate. Yeah. Okay. So you said what I was thinking, and I was just like, okay.
I'm going to continue with this joke and say, no, that did not influence my decision in my life. Thank you very much. Did not influence my life decisions.
Well, hold on.
I don't. Oh man, is that a Palkia? Oh no.
Gotta find one of those.
This now might
Last down one of these in real life.
I gotta find one of these in real life.
Imagine she's throwing that big ass Pokeball she's got.
If y'all don't have the Palkia, then I don't want it.
Oh, Lord.
If you ain't got a Palkia, I ain't even trying to.
I mean, it's funny. Hey, you're saying what everyone.
My brain.
Listeners, viewers probably thought the same thing too. Right?
Oh.
No, I mean, funny enough, Trees, I'm kind of the same way, just because like I never liked how Palkia looked in those games either. I've always been like a Dialga over Palkia design wise. But this is my first time really like seeing him in 3D. And Palkia does. I think Palkia's transition to 3D elevated a fair bit. I don't know, just like you say, everything just looked weird before. Now it's just like, oh, I get your design. The feet, the claw feet look a little too flat billish in a sense, but everything else is fine. But yeah, the new forms they have, I actually fuck with the origin form Palkia a lot more, just because and I feel like I don't want to say story wise, but contextually it makes sense because Palkia does a move called Spatial Ren, and it uses his hands to like rip open space to do damage, but it doesn't have arms. So it's like a way of saying, oh, you can't really do Spatial Ren like that. Or whatever, or you're so strong you don't need arms to do Spatial Ren. You just do it.
That and like what Dialga's Roar of Time, and it has the thing in its throat, and it can't do. I'm like, I like how I don't even say like angelically they look, because they just look incomplete. Like Arceus made them in his image, because Arceus looks like a giant, like goat thing or deer thing. So I'm like, yeah, you made them in his image, and like you're pissed off, you're mad as fuck because something happened, and like you just took away their iconic, abilities just because you're mad. I can't wait for the actual Arceus battle whenever I get there to just see like, why did Arceus do what he did?
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Man, they kind of low-key spoiled what the Arceus stuff looks like in that trailer today when they showed the update. Because the very end of it, they showed the origin forms of Dialga and Palkia. I don't know if you're going to battle both of them. I think that's insane if that's the case. But they showed them in the area where you would fight Arceus. Spoilers. But yeah. Other than that, but yeah, Legends was good. Honestly, I felt like exploring the world. I mean, I enjoyed the early parts of exploring. Area 2 was okay. I think once I got Sneasler and was able to climb stuff, and I got Basque Legion, was able to swim, that's where I felt like things kind of got like a lot more interesting exploring wise. And then when they gave you Braviary, that's kind of like icing on the cake. Like, yeah, you can fly now. But I had to be careful in flying because like even you're really good at flying straight ahead, but you don't descend very quickly unless you like aim your camera all the way at the ground. So there was a couple of times where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna land, and I misjudged how high I was, and I just broke my ankles and died. And I was like, fuck. or I didn't.
Because you let go. Yeah.
Well, no, I died once. I died once. But there was one time where I lost like 3/4 of my health, or not all my health. I think it just got all red screen, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
that was pretty wild.
That me a couple times too.
Yeah, one thing I do wish that they would continue in terms of like traversing the world. Should they continue with the whole like calling this Pokemon for help type thing? I want to be able to catch things while traversing. Like if I'm using, in Legends, using a Braviary, you see like Magneton and like things are flying, and I'm like, why can't I just throw a ball at it? Why do I have to awkwardly position myself on the ground to do it? At least. Because you can do that with Basque Legion. You can catch things on Basque Legion, but you can't do it in Braviary. And I'm like, well, it's not like you're in like a little sock type thing, like a little platform. So it's not like you need both arms in a sense to grab on because you are safe in a sense while flying.
I mean, yeah, well, I think it's something they'll look into. Because that's definitely I definitely agree. That's definitely one of the things I'm like, why can we only catch Pokemon with some of these and then the other ones you're not allowed to throw anything? That is a little weird. But just the way they move around is dope. And then I even like, damn. See, that's why I'm the baby Pokemon dude. What's the bear's name?
Ursaluna.
What's up?
Ursaluna. Wait, Ian knew that. Damn.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Ian.
I was like, I mean.
Ian's like, actually, I know the Pokemon.
He said it's my time to shine.
This is what I was waiting for.
This is the only Pokemon I know.
No, this big bear. But I like riding around Ursaluna and finding random crap just around, and it just like takes off when it starts to like really think it's found something, and it just like, picks up. That's all of that stuff is dope to me. Like man, they did a good job with Legends. I like Draw was saying, I definitely enjoy the just being able to just run around and look around, see what's out there. You can find anything. Like the fact that you could just find shiny Pokemon randomly here, like it's just
Have y'all found one, by the way? Like one that's not the Ponyta?
No.
Shiny Buizel.
Look at you.
My shiny Murkrow. I only found one though. I've been watching videos like on Instagram or whatever. People are like, "Oh my gosh, a natural shiny! Wow, so many shinies!" I'm like, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah, people are just spamming outbreaks, and the thing you can do in this game is when you when you're in the overworld and you see it there, like twinkling and noise and stuff, you can just save right there. So like even if you don't catch it, you can reload and it's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how folks have been able to get like whole teams in like hours.
And you can do it rinsing any section where like Pokemon always show up at a certain time. If you just keep going back and killing them, eventually the shiny will pop up there sooner or later.
Yep.
So I did think that was cool. I guess we should put a spoiler drop at the beginning of this just in case anybody, but maybe we will. We'll throw a spoiler drop at the beginning of this. Just so we can freely talk about like certain stuff. Because like obviously the stuff with Volo, like I think we all knew where that was going, early on, but when you get there, I won't ruin the fight, but because I think Draw hasn't done the Volo thing yet, but when you get to
Volo fight, but I haven't fought him yet.
That Volo fight is annoying, I would say.
Oh, I haven't even done that.
Oh, sorry.
Have I done that? No. I know you have to do it. I just haven't done it because I've literally just been like, I finished the game. Actually, no. Did I do that? No, I haven't done it yet. I think I'm doing the quest to do it. I just got distracted because Cherum. Because when I reloaded my game, I was still in that area, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm just fine looking for Cherum, and that was it. So it's not a spoiler for me because I'm like, internet already did it for me. But
okay. So we can talk about it freely because that Volo fight is frustrating. I will just tell you that now. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Is it really?
Like super? If you're no. Only because I just went through. Like, I finished the game, then I went back and I started doing the missions and and I had my regular team of like regular Pokemon. And I was like, yeah, let's go do this Volo thing. And then I went and did the fight. And how deep do y'all want me to go? Do y'all want me to just tell y'all? Do y'all care? I don't know. Or do y'all want to? I kind of want y'all to experience. Like, I know you guys know like a little bit, but I kind of just want you to have to see it happen to you.
I mean, at this point, I'll experience it.
Yeah. I'll let y'all experience it. But it is one of them fights where you're like, really. And then the one knock I have on the game is I wish there was a little more consistency in the. I know you can watch, the move list and whose turn is up and all that crap, but when you watch, when this fight happens, like, you cannot tell me the game is not purposely trying to fuck you. Like, it is purposely like, oh, you thought that Pokemon was gonna work? Yeah, hold on. Actually, what you don't know is this Pokemon has a 10th move that's actually like, no, they're really like, and it's all super. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just had a bad team to fight the Pokemon that you fight there, but my first go around, I was pissed. I was pissed because I definitely had Pokemon that were like prepared to fight them, but then I had a couple that just weren't really up to scruff. So I kind of had to go back and use a couple of those that were in the that were on the missions to get there. As you're getting the plates, I had to do a couple of those just because they were needed and they got the moves that you need to really affect Buddy at the end. But yeah, Volo is exactly who you think he is. So I mean, what can you say? I mean, the whole game has been pretty much telling you, no, I'm just a merchant. No, come on, buddy.
Yeah,
what merchant is this?
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, all the time.
Villain. He gave villain energy the whole time.
I don't know. It's still a Pokemon game, so when villain is such a like weird way to put it.
All right,
but he is a villain, I guess. Antagonist.
I'm being too hard for Pokemon. Antagonist.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's an adversary. He's a anti-hero or something like that. Because he thinks he's the hero in his own story, like all Pokemon films, right? I'm saving the world. Like, no, you're not, Team Rocket. No, you're not.
No, Team Rocket, they're just straight up gangsters.
No,
They don't care about the world. They
true.
just want.
Yeah, they don't.
They just want money. They're just the mafia.
This is true. Who are the ones that thought they were doing stuff? Oh, like Magma and
Aqua.
yeah, they thought they were like helping. Like, no, you're not, dickheads.
I want to cover the world in water. Yeah, well, I want to cover the world in just land, no water whatsoever. Not like we.
Hey,
Both of those seem terrible. Why?
Rayquaza come out.
Side of this argument?
Right. As much as I love those games, yeah, both sides are pretty one-dimensional. Rayquaza had to hit him with the shut the fuck up face, and that solved everything.
I don't know if y'all see this right now.
Yeah, you're definitely getting attacked. This is why my pets are not allowed around. They cannot come in here.
It's because you're talking to a screen, and they just want to know why you're talking to a screen.
You're talking
right here.
to us.
Talk to me.
You could be talking to us.
Right. Yep. Exactly. It is.
Oh man. But Pat Rice, what are your game thoughts? What are your highlights, lows?
I would say let's start on lows because I don't have very many lows. I am not somebody who cares that much about graphics. You know, my favorite game on Steam is Terraria, which is 2D side-scrolling pixelated Minecraft. You know, my vision is so bad, I could care less about like, oh man, you can see the pore texture on that character. I don't care. But the one thing I have an issue with is Pokemon's, like their liquid, I guess, animations or their liquid graphics. Like the water is terrible, the magma is terrible, and I'm like, just make those two things better. Hell, I think the water in Sword and Shield didn't even look bad.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't. It looks better than this. I agree.
It does.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not asking for like, it needs to be like, it needs to look like the ocean. Like, no, definitely not. Just not shiny like that. It was just awkward. And no, I think that's like really the only thing graphically I would want to fix. It's just that I do like how sparse like the Pokemon are in the world, because doing it in Sword and Shield in the wild area, like I said, it's just too much. It was just, everything was just popping up, around you, and you just felt like confined. I do like how spread out everything is. I do like how you can see like the different Pokemon, sleeping in like the world. I'm like, that's nice. Have them do, more natural animations, besides sleeping. Have them, I don't know, eat a berry or dig a hole or scratch their, their ear or something like that. I'm like, okay, you guys are doing better. Yeah, those are my only gripes. In terms of everything good. It was so much fun. It was very refreshing. I actually did not care about like my natures and stat allocations or whatever for my Pokemon in this game. I was like, I just want to catch things. I don't even care. My team sucks. They're hella weak to like ground and rock and like every fucking thing. I'm like, normally I would have a more balanced team playing through this game, but I'm like, no, I don't want that. And I ended up using a Pokemon I didn't think I would ever use. The Weirdeer, the reindeer looking. I thought I would never use it, but I'm like, oh wait, no, this is on my team permanently. I think I had probably either 4 or 5 main Pokemon on my team, and I just had like an extra slot for just whatever. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I like that a lot. I do like seeing the Pokemon in the overworld in like the in Jubilife village. Seeing people say like, oh man, I'm afraid of this thing. Let me see it, and you introduce it and they're like, that's scary. Or like, the Wurmple guy, you can see his Wurmple chilling next to him and you'll see it gradually evolve into whatever it evolves to. Or like the lady who wants the Zubat, sort of like night patrols. I like seeing the Pokemon actually doing things. Granted, I also want to see them actually doing things, not just exist. Like when you go to the garden,
that is
farm, they're just there. And I'm like, have the Pokemon who is digging the holes dig the holes. Have the
like
watering Pokemon. Yeah, just
100%.
spray some water. I think my favorite part, is just exploring, because in the beginning, where you like to talk to the guy at the bridge, I went left. I was like, too many to go north. I'm gonna go west. And That's why I got my shit rocked by that Rapidash with like a level 2 Bidoof. And I'm like, that's fine. This is what I want. But yeah, no, exploring is so much fun. And I hope that the new game just lets you do that. Like it doesn't gridlock you into doing, oh, you have to go here. Or it's like, hey, where are you going? Turn around, come back this way. I hate that in games. So I don't think there was any of that in Arceus. I don't remember.
Not really, no. I mean, a couple little moments, like maybe in like if you're in like the middle of like a certain mission or something, they kind of you got to kind of go this way first or whatever. But as long as you're like still in the open world, overworld type stuff, you're go wherever you feel like in that area. Which is why I'm so excited for the Gen 9 thing. Like Gerard was saying, it's really open world, and you can just go back to your safe space whenever you want. And then I assume there's still going to be like base camps and stuff that are out there that you can utilize to fast travel to areas and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
That was still good.
Another thing, I am a sucker for like customization. Let me decorate either my room or my base. If something can come with me, I want to decorate things. The thing that I hate that they did with third gen and they took it away. I didn't hate it. I loved it, but they took it away was the secret bases where you can like, use secret power on a hole in the wall. And then you make a secret base and you could decorate that with like plushes and like cushions and rugs. And they took that away. And in Shining Diamond and Pearl or whatever the heck it's called, all you do is put statues in there. And I'm like, this is stupid. I want plushies. I want rugs. I want plants. Damn it. I want IKEA, but in my Pokemon world.
Thanks. Little Sims Pokemon. You trying to?
Yeah.
I get it. I'll take the blame for that one. I feel like I was definitely. I mean, Draw knows like Gen 3 obviously is probably my favorite gen. I play like Emerald that's my shit.
Still a top 5 Pokemon game.
It top 3 maybe. Maybe top 3. I'm not probably. Y'all can argue with me. I ain't got no good argument, but it's up there for me personally. But
it probably is for me.
I used to see that and I'd be like, yo, why are we doing this? It was definitely me feeling like this. I don't need this. I just need Flygon. So I just used to be like, but I see the appeal in it. And I guess in a game like this now, I'd be more interested because there's more like crafting and stuff like that. So I'd feel like, okay, if I can craft stuff and then put it like in my room or the base or whatever, that would be cool. Like just to hang it up, or you could put like your favorite Pokemon, like you said, your favorite Pokemon plushies in a minute. Like just put them around. I think that'd be cool. It would definitely be cool to like come in and just kind of have like your little trophies of like what you're excited about. Like if you catch a shiny, then maybe you could like craft a shiny plushie that you can put in your room to see. That'd be cool. But, that would definitely be cool if they had stuff like that in the game. I won't hold my breath for it, but at the end, quickly.
Hey man, if I could change my clothes and shoes, I should be able to change my room.
Thanks.
Why give me a house if I can't do anything in it?
Yeah.
Or at least like let the Pokemon, when you enter your room or enter your base, the Pokemon come out and they just chill instead of you having to physically bring them out.
Yeah. Just
something to make me going back there not look as boring.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I'll talk about that too. Was that the clothes? They started off a little weak for me. I was like, yo, this drip ain't really dripping. And then it kind of picked up, and I was like, all right. Now after I did a couple of them, I kind of was aggressively doing those missions with the little cook dude to get him his stuff. Cause I was like, yo, you said this new drip going to, yeah, I need that. Whatever else is going up there, please. I need it quickly. And like, as you went to new areas and they got new stuff, I went back. I was like, oh, okay, y'all fixed it. Cause the shoes they had at first was a little, I was like, yo, yeah, this ain't, these little sandal things, these not really popping for me. But then they got us into like the little boots, and they got the little the pea coat for the wind, you know what I mean? You got the little glasses to go so you can, your eyes is not getting screwed in the blizzards. And I was like, okay, all right, this is kind of wavy. They got your I like the headband. I hate that the hats all cover up every hairstyle. Like, if you put on a hat, then your hairstyle is completely irrelevant. I was like, oh, that's kind of dumb. Like, because I have obviously, we black and it's a Pokemon game, so I've got the one with the little braid hanging down, and I was like, Come on. And I was just like,
I see everybody else playing.
every black person that's
Every
if you're a black dude in that game, you're playing with the
You're
braid.
playing with the-
Actually, if you're a black girl, you probably got the braid. I don't. What hairstyle you got, Pat, right?
The puff.
Or the puff, yeah, the back. Yeah.
Let me see. In Legends, what do I have? I don't remember. I gotta actually look at my
I like
character.
how my character turned out at the end.
You know,
Because I do wish they had I think in this game 100% the guys had the better hairstyles all around. Like when you finally unlock all the hairstyles, like y'all's side looks way better than the female side. So my character has like I have like a bang and like a top bun, and then like the back of my hair is out.
yeah,
That's like the best looking one, honestly, for the female character. And I wish that they had just unisex hair, because anybody can have any kind of hair.
They should do. They need to do that. Yeah, because in a lot of games now, I mean, not even for like the, they just need to do it for just more options overall. How your character you want them to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of weird because when you consider the character from the Diamond Clan, is it Melly? That's like I don't know if I'm being politically correct, right? But Melly is
he's a dude.
It's a dude, but he's like
he's androgynous.
Yeah. There you go. Good words, Dro. I feel like I was going to use wrong words. I was going to use wrong words.
The podcast is safe. 5 years.
We're PC friendly.
Yes. I was worried about the terminology I was going to use. Perfect. Yes. And I was like, yo, if you got a character like that in the game, then why can't I just use whatever hairstyles and makeup and stuff I want if I want to put it on my character? And I think there's some of that you can still do. But just make it really free open. Let me wear whatever I want. I mean, because I can put my character in a dress if I want to. It's a dude. If I want to put him in the look,
I might be thinking it incorrectly, but in Sword and Shield, did they add more hairstyles in one of the DLCs? I know they added clothing, but did they add more hairstyles? Like, I feel like they did.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I felt like they did. I mean, I'm not expecting
the low fade for the longest.
Yeah, I did.
Well, yeah. I think I used a hat, and I definitely was wearing a hat in Sword and Shield.
I could have sworn they added some more hair. Man, I can't remember that. And see, now I'm about to put Shield in the Switch.
Yeah, I was like,
Pokemon games.
See, Jerome, you see the power of digital gaming? I don't have to put anything. I'm gonna go find.
You know what?
I just scrolled over.
It's not even a big deal for me, bro. I'm not that level of lazy yet.
Hey, whoa! You see? Yeah, all right, that's fine. That's a good shot. That's a good way to flip that. I like that. I like that.
Have my caffeine today.
On point.
But jokes aside, I gotta check that after the pod, probably.
I'm gonna look here in a second. But yeah, no, I mean,
or you guys can just look now.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I restarted this, and I do think there is there was a hair update because I don't remember these little pigtails being here before. I forgot I did make a girl in Sword and Shield. That's what it was. I beat it, and then I went back and remade a girl in Sword and Shield and replayed it.
Oh, I got you. I never started a Pokemon game with the female character. Maybe I should do that.
I just learned something in Pokemon. If you play Sword, I can't show it to you without messing with the camera thing. But if you turn on Sword and Shield and you like just turn your controller a bunch of times, they'll spin. Can you see?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
it's just a random thing.
If you keep doing it, just keep doing it and then see what your character does.
Did you get dizzy? Oh,
yeah. You keep go faster and faster.
That's the only thing Sword and Shield has over Legends Arceus. You can't do that in Legends Arceus. Damn it, Game Freak. Stay consistent. Stop taking features away.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
It is cool.
I never did that. I did that by accident just now, trying to spin my character around. And that's great. Cool, that's cool. Look at that, man. Little Pokemon Easter eggs still.
Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I guess another thing, to going along with like, did you not know or did you know? Yeah, first person mode in Legends Arceus. I know it's a thing, but I forget that it's a thing. You have to hold down, was it left trigger?
Yeah, left trigger.
ZL, and it it zooms in, and you can literally play the game like that the whole entire time.
Arceus?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it sometimes, but it's just kind of like because I was playing that game handheld a lot. When you play handheld a lot, it just sounds. I feel like my hand gets a little little tired from holding down the trigger all the time.
Oh, you have
That's
to hold
cool.
it down to stay in that mode?
Yeah. I wish
it's
there was
not
a toggle.
toggling.
It needs to be a toggle. Yeah. Yes, you know what? That's the first time I've ever really thought or said that. Yeah, it needs to be a toggle or an option to toggle. It's good for like pictures or like a lot of the meme stuff where people like record their Pokemon interacting in the world. That's where a lot of that stuff comes in.
Yeah. Arceus does have me being a little more draw. Like I've been definitely capturing pictures and I've been taking some pictures. I'm
I've
like,
been
okay,
doing
this
the
is a good little shot here. Let me screen capture, man. Let me catch that.
I like recording clips more so than taking pictures. Well, the only thing I'm taking pictures of are the unknown I'm finding. Like legit, every time I see one, I'm just like capture.
No, that's that. Okay, that first person thing is dope. They definitely need to put that on the toggle. They should put that in an update. They should just put that in an update. Toggle first person view. That's cool. I didn't even. I've done it before, but I didn't realize I could just keep playing like that. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not really like advertised at all. Honestly, about it, it's just like, oh yeah, you can do that. The end. And it's like, wait, but you could actually play the game like that. I did that for Shaman when you had to find Shaman. Honestly, out of all the legendaries,
I have to do that yet. I haven't done
Shaman was the most difficult because the whole field of flower thing, and he's in the field of flowers, and you're like, fuck, I can't see him, but he's fucking me up, and I can't see him. So first person mode to see that, yay!
Yeah. What is okay? Y'all got anything else on Arceus?
It's good.
Y'all want to give it like a pre-rate, like a little rate? I mean, I know we ain't finished like the post-game stuff, but you want to rate the game?
I don't think we rated it on here.
No, we haven't rated it yet. Out of 10, Pat Rice. Out of 10.
I would say give the old IGN 9 out of 10, but ugly water.
9 out of 10, but ugly water.
Ugly water.
I mean, I'd give it I'd give it an 8. It brings a lot of fresh changes to the game. However, there's still a number of quality life things they could do for now we know Gen 9's coming. Holy shit, in the same freaking year. Literally 8 months, 10 months of difference or something like that. Continue working on visual, graphical things with the game. I think for the art style, it works all together. But continue doing that. 8 out of 10. I think it's good.
I think I'm with you. I think I'm 8 out of 10 too. I think 8 is a solid number.
I wouldn't really rate it lower than 8, honestly.
I could see people giving it a 7, and I probably wouldn't judge them harshly for it. But I think I'm at an 8 just because of my level of enjoyment. I'm having a blast. I can turn that game on whenever I want to, and I feel like I'm having a great time with it. Like you can just run around and casually catch random Pokemon if you want to. Like it's a good time. So I definitely feel happy with it, happy with the product, even though it's not a perfect product. I'm definitely happy with it. So yeah, for sure, I'm at an 8 with y'all. Ian,
I'm
just rate Ursulana though.
I'm probably give it a 5 out of 10. Honestly.
A 5, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because you ain't experienced it.
Yeah.
Hey, I was about to say, did you wait?
5 out of 10 for not drawing me in.
All right. I was about to say
10 for not making me buy it yet.
5 out of 10 did not play.
Facts. Nah, man, but that's good, man. Cool. I mean, if y'all ain't got anything else on it, we'll get out of here, man. It was always supposed to be a short little episode. Just wanted to get back into Pokemon. We got to go let Ian be a dad. But yeah, definitely a good game. If you haven't picked up Pokemon Legends Arceus, definitely suggest grabbing it and jumping in so you can be ready for when Gen 9 comes out. You don't want to be jumping into Gen 9 and you don't know what to do. You'd be lost out there, especially if they do something like trainer battles and stuff in that, or more multiplayer stuff in that, and you ain't catching up. You don't know what to do, and we all just running around and
Like honestly, depending on how as we go further within the year and seeing more about Gen 9, I might actually buy both games solely because I like multiple of the starters, and I only do that if I want multiple of the starters. I'm not one to like restart my Pokemon games. Once I play it, that's it. I don't restart it because
Yeah, I mean, generally that's how it is, right?
I mean, typically, I think Sword and Shield was the first time I ever did that because I just was like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Because I have both Sword and Shield. So I'm like, one game is my main game. The other one is just like for other whatever reason. So if it is based in Spain, I love Spain, Portugal, that area. I love it. I like the names alone. Scarlet, like how they look. You know how Scarlet looks like your traditional, like Spanish flair to it, and then Violet just looks more modern. And I'm like, man, it's gonna be like tradition versus modern, type thing going on here.
That could be cool, yeah.
Right, but I'm like, I want more than just one starter. I have to.
I saw, touching on the naming colors of Violet, like Scarlet, real quick. I saw a tweet from somebody that said they're 100% Spain, and they put a picture of the flag of the Second Spanish Republic, and it's literally red, yellow, violet. And I was like, oh. Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Kuzma probably is. Sounds like a little Spain confirmation there, right?
Yep. The only real quick, the only thing I saw, I think Sierra posted it. I think that we know is an actual difference is the starting clothes for your characters are different for each version. Like
really?
One has like blue and white, for your uniform, and the other is like an orangey white or whatever.
Uniform. So, are you a school kid then?
I think you're a school kid. Literally, that's the only thing, right? Because all they've shown, there's some pictures that I posted. It just shows them like in like a field a little bit, and they're walking in a house. And the house looks pretty good for Game Freak standards too. But yeah, that's all. That's all right now.
Yeah, I don't have an issue playing as like, oh, you're a 10-year-old kid going out into the world, but now that Pokemon trainers have been aged up, I'm like, I don't want to be 10 anymore.
Yeah. I'm not 10 anymore.
I'm not 10 anymore. I'm not saying make a 30-year-old, but
right. I had this random thought in between we were talking about early on, and it's not going to happen, but it'd be kind of interesting if it happened. It doesn't even have to be that deep. Like, what if there's like a little time, like a time skip to where your character does grow older, and so you have that teenage design.
You start at 10, but then it's like a little thing, and then it time skips you through the story, and now you're a little older. That could be cool.
It doesn't have to be deep or anything. I don't think we saw any gyms or anything like that. I think there's a Pokemon Center in that one main city, which now I'm going to be looking up actual cities in Spain. Yeah. Maybe that's supposed to be like Madrid or Barcelona or something.
Yeah, I would love to see how they actually pull this out. I would really love to see how that plays out, because I want to see the traditional Pokemon like game loop to an extent, but in this style. So I definitely want to be able to like go out there, randomly catch Pokemon wherever we want, but then also have some gyms and have more trainer battles and stuff. I think that's something we asked for, and I feel like I feel like the DLC stuff that they announced today kind of suggested that. I don't know if they said that like blatantly, but it seemed like the DLC stuff definitely had some. It looked like they were maybe adding some more trainers or stuff to like the little battle thing back in Jubilee, the little training center.
Yeah,
they're putting some more people there. So stuff like that is cool to just help you train and get more used to the battle system and whatnot. So I'm into that for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to see that, because I haven't really gone over there to like battle like that. I know you can do like battles for specific trainers, but yeah, it looks like they just added they probably added Diamond and I can't remember Diamond's name, but the Arena from Pearl. Yeah. Yeah. So that's cool. I dig that. I'll try it out soon.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad we all enjoyed Arceus. I'm glad it came out. I'm glad that it worked out the exact way I was hoping it would. I'm glad a lot of Pokemon fans supported this and were able to, really get us
put money where the mouth is.
Facts. People went and bought the game. People are enjoying the game. That makes me happy. Because that was definitely my biggest fear, is that people won't support this game because it's not whatever they were used to, or it's not the perfect version of what they wanted from this type of Pokemon game. Instead of realizing like, yo, this is the first step, like it's gonna get better. And then and understand we're still on the Switch. Like if we can show them this is dope, who knows what the version will look like on, the Switch 2 or whatever it's called. That to me, this just shows so much potential. So I'm definitely hyped up for it. Definitely excited.
And now I wonder if going forward, if these new generations are gonna be like the new meta, like can Pokemon hold items? Are abilities active? Are you gonna have competitive battling in these kind of games anymore?
Yeah, they're all gonna come back.
I think it will. I think it's just about integrating it all.
They've already showed the abilities for the starters. It's the standard like Overgrow, Blaze, Torrent. So they're back. I think all that's coming back.
Because there are abilities for Pokemon Arceus, like those mons. They all have abilities. They're just not active in game. So I'm like, okay, if you saw the Hisuian Zoroark in the game or in the trailer, it's like, okay, he had to have his ability in Arceus in order to be brought over to this new region anyway. And now I wonder how the heck do you even have a Hisuian Zoroark in a modern day type setting? Where'd he come from?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get to the end of this, to understand the whole story. That's what we were saying, like to really kind of get, where we're at. Because I think it's pretty clear now we're not like in the past. So I would be interested to see like how does that work, but whatever, multiverse Pokemon. I don't care why it's happening, and it's just
right.
Just put all the Pokemon everywhere. Fuck it. Like why is there an Alolan Vulpix in the game? I don't really know, but it's there. So I take it. I take it for sure. But yeah. Cool stuff, guys. Not like I said, guys, nothing long today. Just Pokemon, just all Pokemon today. You don't have to no time. You really have to timestamp this. Really, it's just Pokemon. Hope y'all enjoy this. Hope y'all enjoy Pokemon. Let us know your thoughts. Give us your game ratings. Tell us what you liked, disliked. But yeah, man. And Pat Rice, thank you again for coming on and blessing us with your presence, all your Pokemon knowledge. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
We appreciate it. So. As always, guys, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, enjoy. It's been Two Ugly Nerds, and for this time, it's only two of us still left here. Ian, you guys saw Ian dip out earlier. Teresa's not included. She's not, but the three of us. We're not doing this.
You're right, because I'm not an ugly nerd. I'm adorable.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Come on. Come on. Look at that.
It writes itself. Perfect.
Come on. Look at that, man. But anyways, man, there's Two Ugly Nerds. There's three of us. Peace.
Later.
Bye.
Okay.